In the quiet hours before dawn on February 26, 2016, residents of Pentyrch, a village on the edge of Cardiff, Wales, woke to a night that would be remembered, debated, and disputed for years after. Someone saw something in the sky, something large, bright, and unexpected, and it was just the beginning of a long, strange night. Imagine being stirred awake by lights you can't explain. Not ordinary town lights, not headlights, not a familiar plane, but something unusual enough to pull you outside into the cold air, just to see what is happening. For one witness, Kaz Clark, that's exactly what happened. She later described the sight in vivid terms. A huge pyramid of light taking up the night sky, hanging over fields behind her home. The first light she saw was high above the trees, thousands of feet up, glowing red as it drew closer. The scene massive, majestic, and unmistakable to her. As that light descended toward the ground, Clark said it produced curious tendrils, not thin or electric, but thick, fire-coloured shapes that looked like fingers of light. She later said she wished she had photos, but phones did not work. This is a very specific and unusual description, not just a light, but a shape and movement that people don't easily forget. According to Clark, the craft then emitted a red object in one direction and a green object in another, moments before multiple RAF helicopters appeared overhead. Other local people reported loud explosions that same night, so distinctive that at least one said to have been recorded by a seismograph 40 miles away. Residents also complained of a heavy aircraft presence throughout the area, with helicopters flying low, something out of the ordinary for a rural Welsh village. For people on the ground, this wasn't a fleeting light moving overhead. It was sound, movement, witness shape, unexplained military activity, and a night that felt different from anything nearby residents had experienced before. These are the pieces that make the Pentyrch story linger. Not a single odd detail, but a cluster of them happening at once. In the months and years that followed, Clark and others sought answers. Freedom of information requests were made to the Ministry of Defence. The Ministry of Defence acknowledged military presence in the general region, but did not provide a detailed public account of what was happening where and when. Some information was withheld under legal exemptions related to defence and security. So we have two realities. On one side, first-hand witness descriptions, detailed and memorable, from a resident who believes she saw something extraordinary in the night sky. On the other, official responses that reference routine exercises and do not confirm anything beyond standard training activity. There are no confirmed radar reports in the public domain showing the object's flight path. There are no officially released videos proving the shape or behaviour of the light observed. Phones and cameras reportedly did not function reliably that night, and so the question hangs in the air. There is no evidence strong enough to confirm these experiences, and no explanation complete enough to put them to rest. What makes this case compelling is not just what was seen, it's who saw it. Helicopters do not usually wake a village in the middle of the night. Explosions do not usually echo long in quiet countryside. And people don't wake up and describe a pyramid of light, at least not consistently, unless something unusual is drawing their attention. Whether these experiences were the result of weather, military operations, optical phenomena, or something else, the witnesses tell a story that feels real to them, experiences that shape their night, their memories, and the way they recall that moment years later. When ordinary nights turn into unexplained events, and the official account leaves gaps, what do you trust, the witnesses, the documents, or the space in between? The Pentyrch UFO incident isn't just a report of light in the sky. It's a night filled with illumination, sound, memory, and unanswered questions. And maybe that's where the real story remains. Not in what was explained, but in what remains unexplained.